Hey, what's up? I'm Danielle. I am hosting Magic Mornings with Danielle. Hi, that's me. You don't know who I am, and that's cool, that's fair. I don't really know who I am. So there are people that are gonna ask me questions, and I'm gonna answer them for you, and hopefully we'll figure it out by the end of this whole thing. I love my kids talking. That's my favorite sound. Anything they say, they talk a lot, both of them. Even my little guy, he's just kind of making noises now, and that's my favorite sound. My favorite smell. I'm a sucker for a good deal on some candles, but if we're talking about the scent of the candles, do not make it smell like food in my house. That's not fair. If there's not food, don't make it smell like it. I like outdoorsy stuff. Grass. Grass. I like it when it smells like grass in my house. I don't know what to tell you. I can pop both hips out of place. I would show you, but I've been relegated to this chair and I'm not allowed to move except my hands. Except I can't go this far. I won't show you why, but it's illegal. I can pop both hips out of place. It's weird and disgusting, supposedly, but I think it's normal. I've been able to do it always, so. Right now, I love to sleep. I have two little guys. My youngest is 6 months old, and so he's my last one. So I'm getting it through the night, not worried about it, just a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired. So naps are my favorite thing. So the perfect day would be I would wake up fully rested. Let's just start there, fully rested. I would get my kids up. They would be so happy. There would be no not wanting to go to school. They'd be so happy to be awake. We would go do all of the things. Probably a trip to Disney would be awesome. Let's go to Disney in the middle of the day. Come home, lots of food involved, and then back in bed at a very, extremely reasonable time. So reasonable. The weirdest thing. Okay. So the weirdest thing, I'll do weirdest thing and then coolest. The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in radio, I ate a cricket covered in chocolate. That's like the PG version because there's been weirder stuff that's happened, but we're not going to talk about that here. The coolest thing that's ever happened. So 3 years in a row, I was sent to Ireland, to spend St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, in Dublin. So that's obviously the coolest thing, right? No, it is not. There is one particular year where it was, all right, so let me explain to you this way. Mumford & Sons just won a Grammy, I believe. It was either the Grammys or the VMAs. I hold them in very high regard. I had determined that I was never, through work, going to be able to meet them or see them. That just wasn't going to happen. So they fly us to Dublin. It's amazing. It's my first time there. I'm taking in all the sights. We, all day, broadcast in this we broadcast in the Jameson Distillery. So it's this small room. There's stations from all over the country. We happen to be butted up against this stage. So throughout the day, just picture trying to do a radio show with bagpipes playing or people dancing. It was a little tricky. We probably complained a couple times. They kept telling us, they're like, don't leave when you're done. I'm like, we just did the morning show. I've been up forever. And they said, don't leave. So I think we were there for 5 hours past when we actually physically were done with our jobs, got off the air, probably would have been exploring Ireland, but we were told, do not move. So just about when we were all at the peak of exhaustion, Mumford & Sons walks in the room. I was like, goosebumps. They walked in the room, they walked in the room and they went on the stage that we had been butted up against all day. So they just stood there right in front of us. My hand's not going that far. And they played a song. They played one song and that was it. I saw one song from Mumford & Sons acoustic. Coolest thing that's ever happened. Okay, hear me out. Nutella is so good. And I've been really trying to be healthy, so I mix in some strawberries. But I make it look like Donald Trump's hair is what I think, because I just take it and I slather it on and curl it up to the side, and I eat that, which is fine. That's normal. What is not normal? I don't like strawberries, I should also say that. So it's just I use them as a vehicle to get the Nutella in my body. What's not normal is that once I've eaten my strawberry allotment, let's call it 13 strawberries each time, not that I count them, but I do, then I will take an additional 2 to 5 minutes alone with the Nutella and a knife. And then one time I was eating it off the knife in front of my kids and realized I was setting a horrible example. And then I just ate it off of my own finger, straight out of the jar. So.